Concerns in Montgomery County as Maryland is set to begin legal recreational marijuana sales.
Adam Longo is in the newsroom with more on what's changing and what is worrying the county leaders there. Ats?
So Leslie and Lorenzo, what we're going to start with here is what's changing. Okay, so July 1st on Saturday, if you're 21 and older, you can legally buy pot from dispensaries or grow at home if you have a medical marijuana card. And a person can have 1.5 ounces of flower or 12 grams of concentrated cannabis at a time. Smoking at home or a friend's house, that's just fine, but not in parks, bars, public transit, or out on the streets and sidewalks. And medical dispensaries will be the first to sell. Meanwhile, in Montgomery County, the executive, Mark Elrich, is not necessarily happy that this is happening. He spent most of his weekly county update addressing this change. So a couple of takeaways here for you. First, if you want to complain about a neighbor smoking, don't call 911. That's a call to your landlord or homeowners association. He's also ready to look at how pot shops in Montgomery County do their advertising.
You should be able to have an ad saying, I'm a dispensary, but you shouldn't be able to do price. And you sure shouldn't be able to say, this pot will make you more stoned than anything you've ever had before. It may be legal, but it is not good, and it encourages people to look at this in an exotic way, which is not a way to approach any drug.
Montgomery County Police is also ready to respond to increased access. Their concern is about people getting behind the wheel of a car while they're high. They tell us they have 20 drug recognition experts who can respond to a DUI call and determine if somebody is under the influence of marijuana or any other drug. Now, back in March, we showed you how some Montgomery officers train letting medical marijuana patients toke up so cops can then learn how to spot drivers impaired by pot. Meanwhile, Montgomery County schools, they say they are ready to support parents in this regard. Patricia Kapunin, the chief medical officer for MCPS, has this message. Schools are still drug-free zones.
Have to think about younger kids who may have unintentional access and be poisoned, for example, by marijuana edibles. So we're thinking about it in schools and trying to anticipate what those public health, education, and resource supports needs are as the landscape changes. But schools are still a drug-free zone.
Now, she also wants parents to take the opportunity to make sure that they're connecting with their kids, checking on them, keeping an open dialogue about things like marijuana, alcohol, and social media. Lessons, back to you.
Lots of conversations to have between now and then, Adam.
It applies to folks 21 and up as well. That's a good reminder there. Adam, thank you.